Hey everybody, how you doing this evening? TS Hawkeye here with another retro toy review. Uh, I'm going to talk about the Marvel Universe Beast figure. It came out later in the line. I know there were a few Beast figures. I missed the Astonishing Beast figure, the Astonishing X-Men Beast figure. It's I saw it on the shelf. I passed it up. I went the next day. I couldn't get it. So, this is the Beast figure that I want to talk about. See the face, X-Men belt. I don't know if you can see, but the sculpt, you know what I mean? The sculpt on this it's sculpted as a hairy figure. So, somebody took a long time to sculpt this figure. So, first off, there are two variations of this. I don't think anything was a chase, as I saw both of them very, you know what I mean? Everything was good. It's so we have the Blue Beast, which I'm going to refer to as the X-Men Beast, and we have the Gray Beast. Different head, no X-Men emblem. So this is going to be what I refer to as the Avengers Beast. So we'll go into the articulation here. It's he can turn his head side to side. The articulation on both figures is exactly the same. He has the elbow joint. He has the shoulder joint, the elbow joint, which turns. There's no joint in the hand. There's no torso cut, but he has the hip, double jointed knees, love those. And he has the feet, which pivot and go up and down. So, first off, this is the Beast. It's Henry McCoy, first introduced in X-Men number 1, 1963. It's he was just a large guy. Then in Amazing Adventures number 11, he drank what he was, an anti-mutant thing or something, and he became furred. So, all right, I'm going to give you a look at both figures. It's that's the X-Men Beast. He's got the wild hair. He's got the open mouth, like the screaming mouth. It's the hands on this figure too. He's got like a grabbing hand, and he's got like the fist. And there's a bit of a sculpt there too, just to show how hairy he is. That's, I love that detail. I wish this figure was a little more posable. A little bit more articulation. Like, this is the Beast. He's an acrobatic character. All right. So, that was the X-Men Beast. This is the Avengers Beast. He's got the Wolverine hair. He's gray, not blue. He's got a more, he's got the closed mouth. He does, again, have the tufts of hair on the forearms. It's it's a character I always liked. I loved the Beast. It's just because he was this smart guy, but he was also this this brute that had all this strength, and he could beat you up. So there was an X-Men limited series, Children of the Atom, and oh Jesus, that came out in I think 2000 ish. Great story. You know what I mean? It's I forget who wrote it, but I think Steve Rude, who I may be wrong. You know what I mean? Hit me up in the comments if I'm wrong. I think Steve Rude did it. It's drew it. It was a great series. Honestly, that was Children of the Atom was before Professor X gathered his X-Men. It's certainly worth looking up. So, anyway, back to the figure. Personally, I prefer the gray Avengers Beast. He's got the gray, he's gray, and the hair is black. Whereas the X-Men Beast, he's blue, and the hair is, it's just a darker blue. It's a very, with the legs on a pivot, or the ankles on a pivot, you can certainly pose this in amazing, he can get into some nice poses for the Beast. It's again, I would have liked a little bit more articulation, sculpt wise, perfect figure. You know what I mean? Sculpt wise, perfect figure. It's I would have liked maybe some articulation on the waist. This is a figure that really would have been improved by the torso cut. So, but again, I'm not going to complain too much because the figure is pretty awesome. So, if you don't have this figure in your collection and you're an X-Men fan and a fan of 4-inch figures, I would recommend you seek it out. Again, there's the Avengers Beast, which I prefer. And here's the X-Men Beast, which is a very, you know what I mean? You're not going to go wrong on either one. All right. TS Hawkeye, sitting here. I don't know who Ryan is, by the way. So, if you watch this video and you want to see something else, you want to see me review a figure, if I've got it, I certainly will. All right, keep collecting.